Waqf Amendment Bill. It's been cleared now.
Parliament clears the Waqf Bill.
विधेयक यथा संशोधित पारित हुआ.
The bill is passed.
Amidst debate in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, let's dive deep into the topic.
वक्फ की काउंसिल और वक्फ बोर्ड था ही नहीं, वो तो 95 से आया. और मान्यवर, ये जो भ्रम खड़ा किया जाता है कि ये एक मुस्लिम भाइयों के धार्मिक क्रियाकलापों के अंदर, उनके दान की हुई संपत्ति के अंदर दखल करने का है, ये बहुत बड़ी भ्रांति फैलाकर माइनॉरिटी को डराकर अपनी वोट बैंक खड़ी करने के लिए किया जा रहा है. माननीय,
What is Waqf? Waqf, derived from the Arabic word waqafa, meaning to stop or to hold, is a centuries-old Islamic practice of donating property for religious or charitable purposes. This tradition has played a significant role in shaping Islamic societies, providing resources for mosques, schools, hospitals and other welfare projects. The concept of waqf is irrevocable, meaning once a property is declared waqf, it cannot be sold, gifted or inherited. It is considered a divine endowment managed by caretakers or mutwalis on behalf of the community. Historically, waqf properties have been integral to Islamic civilization. During the Ottoman Empire, waqf institutions were so pervasive that individuals could be born in waqf houses, educated in waqf schools, and buried in waqf graveyards. In India, waqf properties have been a cornerstone of community welfare, supporting the underprivileged and preserving cultural heritage. What are the controversies surrounding waqf? However, the management of waqf properties has faced challenges over the years, including corruption, mismanagement and legal disputes. The Waqf Act of 1995 aimed to regulate waqf properties, but its implementation revealed several shortcomings. Issues such as incomplete service, lack of transparency and limited judicial oversight have hindered the effective administration of waqf assets. Key changes and benefits of the Waqf Amendment Bill 2025. Repeal of outdated laws. The Mussalman Waqf Repeal Bill 2025 will remove the outdated Mussalman Waqf Act 1923, ensuring uniform rules for waqf property management. Regulation of waqf formation. The bill modifies the criteria for forming waqf properties, requiring donors to be practicing Muslims for at least 5 years and to own the property being donated. Retention of waqf by user properties. Properties registered as waqf before the bill's enactment will retain their status unless disputed. Digitization of waqf records. Transitioning to digital record keeping enhances transparency and simplifies tracking waqf properties, reducing corruption and inefficiencies. Empowering Muslim women. Inclusion of Muslim women in waqf board promotes gender equality and representation, fostering a more inclusive approach to governance. Resolving land disputes. Improved mechanisms for resolving disputes ensure fair outcomes while protecting individual property rights. Strengthen governance. Streamline coordination between waqf boards and local authorities enables efficient management and utilization of waqf assets. Community welfare initiatives. The bill emphasizes supporting self-help groups, vocational training and healthcare programs, contributing to socio-economic development. Safeguarding waqf properties. Addressing corruption and mismanagement protects these assets, ensuring they benefit the intended communities. Balancing tradition and progress. By modernizing waqf management while respecting its historical significance, the bill bridges the gap between tradition and socio-economic justice. Arbitrary claims of Waqf Board. The Waqf Board in India has made claims over several significant properties, sparking legal and political debates. Here are some notable examples. Mahakumbh land in Prayagraj. Local Muslim groups claim that the land used for the Mahakumbh Mela belongs to the Waqf Board. Government properties in Uttar Pradesh. The board has claimed ownership of several government-owned lands, leading to disputes. Humayun's tomb. The Delhi Waqf Board has asserted ownership of this iconic heritage site, claiming it as one of the 150 properties under the Archaeological Survey of India. Mughal Mosque in Qutub Minar complex. The board has sought permission to conduct prayers at this mosque, citing historical precedents. Taj Mahal. The Sunni Waqf Board claimed ownership of the Taj Mahal, stating it was gifted by Shah Jahan. However, the Supreme Court demanded proof, which was not provided. 123 properties in Lutyens, Delhi. These properties were transferred to Delhi Waqf Board during the UPA government but later reviewed under the NDA government. Tiruchenturai village, Tamil Nadu. The board's claim over this entire village has caused issues for local farmers. Surat Municipal Corporation building. The board argued that this building historically served as a sarai during the Mughal era. These claims highlight the complexities surrounding Waqf properties and the management. Despite the debate surrounding the bill, the government defends the bill as a step towards socio-economic justice and inclusive growth. By addressing corruption and inefficiencies, the bill aims to unlock the potential of Waqf properties for the benefit of the community. Balancing tradition with modernization, the bill has the potential to transform Waqf management and contribute to the nation's development. Bureau Report, Argus Digital.
जदि आपंक आम भिडी भल लगा तेब आम चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करने को जमा भी भूलु नहीं।